Hello and welcome to the ScatterVolt channel, and today I think it's about time you guys get a channel update. So make sure to stay tuned for the entire video because this video is going to address the future events of the ScatterVolt channel and what the future has for it. So guys, it's finally that time. I'm not that little teenage high schooler anymore who used to make, YouTube videos. I'm fully grown, I'm 18, I'm technically an adult, and I'm heading off to college. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what's the future of this channel. But before I begin, if you guys were curious, I am going to be headed off to the University of Arkansas. I'm going to be studying in computer engineering and computer science. It's kind of like a major in one with two things in it. And I'm going to be minoring in business entrepreneurship. So those are sort of the educational plans I have for the University of Arkansas. And also another good thing is that this is going to be in-state because I do live in Arkansas, and I live only about 30 minutes away from the University of Arkansas, which will come into play later in this video. So I think the main question you guys want to know about is, am I going to continue YouTube in college? Well, the main answer is absolutely. YouTube actually is getting to the point where I can pay for my college funds, considering that I'm going in-state, which is a whole lot cheaper than going out-of-state, and I have a lot of scholarships going for me. It isn't really going to cost that much to pay off college, especially with my YouTube channel. So YouTube will be my main job throughout college because I really don't want to get like a job as a waiter or anything like that, aside from internships, if that's a possibility. But for right now, YouTube is going to be my main way of paying off college. And I'm going to make sure that I keep it going throughout college too, because right now we are growing at a really good rate, especially compared to what we've been doing for this entire year. So for that, my goal is to at least put out one video per week. 1 to 2 would be preferable, but whenever I do put out these videos, they will most likely be on the weekends, because for my college schedule right now, pretty much the weekdays, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, are going to be solely dedicated just to my education. So that's going to be solely dedicated to homework, studying, taking tests, going to classes. That's solely going to be dedicated to school. But now on Saturday is when I'll dedicate that day to YouTube. Since I live only 30 minutes away from this university, it's only going to take me 30 minutes to get here, film, edit, put out a video, and just as a note, I will be putting out videos in advance, so by like 1 to 2 weeks in advance, so I can stay on top of my YouTube channel. And the goal is to at least put out one per week. And on Sunday, I'll probably head back to my university and continue work from there. So I will be dedicating Saturday solely to YouTube, if you guys were wondering. And I don't really have any plans of releasing any videos on the weekdays. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, whenever I first kind of brought back the channel in the middle of this summer, a huge part of the reason why the channel is doing really successful right now, because obviously, as you guys could have told, there were a bunch of videos that were put out at the beginning of this month and at the end of July. That was all because of one of my new editors, Melly. He is a huge dedicated fan of this channel, and I think you guys have seen him a bit in the comment section. He is legit. He does mean what he says because he is actually the editor. I've been talking to him a lot over Skype and just coordinating a lot of things. And right now, pretty much the main reason why the channel is doing so good right now is mainly because he helped me put a ton of videos out so we can kickstart the channel back into place. So he is the main reason why the channel is doing so good right now. So if you guys see him in the comment section, definitely say thanks to him because he's the reason why the ScatterVolt channel is where it is right now, which is over 70,000 subscribers. Anyways, in other means, I will note that for these next 2 months up until late October, I'm going to keep it a little bit low-key with the channel, at least uploading once a week, and this includes my editor. He's going to be moving into someplace new, so he's going to keep it kind of low-key also. So the channel's going to be kind of just taking it easy for these next 2 months, uploading at least once a week. But once we get to around Christmas time, because I will admit that earnings are the highest definitely when it's Christmas time, I'm going to be putting out a lot more quality content for you guys. That'll help pay off my college tuition, and it'll help keep the channel alive. And maybe I'll earn so much that I can actually invest back into the channel and help make better content for you guys. So just for these next few months, I'm going to keep it low key, but once Christmas time rolls around, so like November, December, that's when I'm turning it back on. So the goals I have for the channel are: 1, to upload at least 1 video per week, preferably on the weekends. Number 2, keep the daily sub count above 100 right now. We're getting like 180, 170 per day right now, including the school year just started. So I want to keep that above 100 for right now. Obviously keep the views high and just keep on making good quality rewatchable content, which I feel is the main reason why the channel has been doing real successful lately, is because I've been making just content you guys just want to watch. And my last point in this video is going to be, what do you guys want to see out of this channel? This is going to be the main feedback time. If you guys want to leave feedback, any suggestions for future video ideas, content suggestions, channel ideas, video improvements, this is your time to leave any sort of feedback on my channel if there's any sort of improvements or suggestions that you have. So definitely leave those in the comment section down below. I will read every single one of them and see what you guys have to say, because I did put out a lot of content this summer, but if you guys have any spare ideas, I've gotten a few in the past, but if you guys really have like any ideas to throw out, definitely share them in the comment section. I'll definitely read them. Anyways, that is the channel update for college and my life coming up ahead. Last thing, I will note that this first year is the most expensive year for college for me, because living on campus is more expensive than living in an apartment, and with my scholarship, it's the most expensive this first year. So coming up my sophomore year, it'll be a lot easier to pay out for college, and I'll have a lot more time on top of that. So finishing out the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and all that, and this is the ScatterVolt channel signing out.